Hey, it's Kevin Toffel with GigaOhm, and I've really been enjoying the last month with my Samsung Galaxy Nexus, the one that I purchased overseas and had shipped here. This is the GSM unlocked versions, Pentaband. I've got a T-Mobile SIM in here right now. I can use AT&T as well for 3G, and I just take it everywhere. I absolutely love this phone. One thing though, one of my mobile mantras is to always buy a second battery for any device I can, assuming it's got a replaceable battery. So I recently did that, and just today arrived the Samsung Galaxy S spare battery charging system. That's kind of odd, I thought, because I have a Galaxy Nexus. Well, turns out that this is also compatible with the Galaxy Nexus, and I want to give you a quick look at it because it was $40. If you've purchased a GSM Galaxy Nexus, I think you're going to be interested in this, although I already see one thing I don't like. So let me just show you what's in the box now as my Nexus starts buzzing at me. Of course, you get a spare battery for that $40, and it does say near-field communications on it, so it is the official battery that will work with this device, will work with the NFC chip for wireless transactions and such. It's 1850 milliamps, so it's the same exact battery that comes with the phone. So I now have a second battery. I also have another cord to charge this all into, and by this I mean the charging system, which is really nothing more than a very light piece of plastic. It's got some grippy feet on the bottom so it doesn't slide around on the desk, which is nice. You just pop this little door open, and then you can put in your spare battery like that, and on the back side you've got a little USB port, micro USB, that you just plug this cord into and you're good to go. You can close that, of course, and there's a little charging light there. I haven't even plugged it in yet. I assume that's a charging light. Sure looks like it to me. So the other bit to this though is this little groove cut in here. Well, this is to hold your Galaxy Nexus, or your Galaxy S, I suppose, since that's what this is really for. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a little ridge inside of it, and it's just a U-shaped groove. Well, unlike the dock for the Nexus 1 that I had, this doesn't securely fit in. It kind of just sits there. And I'll hold it flat, but if I were to wiggle this, it'll certainly fall out. Granted, my desk is hopefully not wiggling. I'm not in an earthquake zone, so it should stay flat, and it sits up there real nice. I've seen pictures with the backing up, but quite honestly, you can see they don't even touch, so you don't need the backing up unless you'd like to, I guess, prop it up a little bit at a deeper angle there. But I don't see myself doing that. So I'm not too crazy about this just because it just drops in. It really doesn't hold it at all. Again, this is on a desk, so you're going to put that in there and it's going to sit there, but it seems a little, I just wish it was better done, I guess I should say. The other thing is, this system does not charge the battery in this phone. There's no extra dock in here or anything like that. So while you have this, it's just really a stand for your phone. It's the spare battery that's charging inside. So you can also put this horizontal, and there's not much wiggle room. I mean, you can move it around and such, but it sits up real nicely that way, and I don't see it moving as much. Portrait, I'm not too crazy about that. And I don't like the fact that I can't charge both batteries at the same time. There is a Y adapter that I've seen. It's not included in this $40 kit, at least directly from Samsung, which I purchased online. But there's a Y adapter which would take your USB port coming in and split it off into two micro USB ports. So you would have one in here and one into your phone. Of course, you'd have to charge your phone in a horizontal dock mode to get at the USB port there. So again, not ideal, and I don't have that Y adapter. I may purchase it, but for now I at least have this, which will charge the spare battery. I can swap these out and charge the one in here by putting it in here and so on. Not ideal, but for $40, I think it was a pretty decent buy. I'm definitely happy to have a second battery. That's the key to all this. So even the second battery alone for $40 would be worth it to me. The dock is kind of like a bonus, if you want to even call it a dock. It's more like a stand. So that is the Galaxy S spare battery charging system, which is compatible with the Galaxy Nexus i515. So there you have it. You need a spare battery, it's worth a look.